wind direction and wind speed are great predictors for waves, okay? So let's say we have wind. I'll say wind is green and seas are blue. If we have wind moving from the east to the west, so this means it's an east wind, it's pushing up all of this water onto the coast. So guess what? Those seas will be pretty big pushing up into the coast of Florida. So let's say we have a 10 knot wind. Let's say we're at about 10 knots out of the east, okay? Then we have probably going to have about 3 foot seas pushing up on shore. But what happens if that wind shifts from the west? So let's say we never had an east wind, we just have a west wind. So that means it's coming from the west to the east. All right, 10 knots out of the west, pushing this way. So that means if you're on the east coast of Florida or the Georgia or the Carolinas, that wind is being blocked by the land. So it takes a while for those waves to be built up because of the wind. So you won't see 3 foot waves until you get well offshore because the wind is not pushing up waves up and up and up until you get way out here. And when you're close to the coast, when you're right off the coast, it's going to be pretty nice, even at 10 knots out of the west. Versus if you flip it around, 10 knots out of the east, all those waves are going to be pretty hefty, 3-4 feet pushing up on shore. And of course, as you get into higher and higher wind conditions, the seas get higher and higher.